Good morning, it's me, Leigh, and we're on our last page, page 10 of the Wildflower Meadow card scrapbook kit that Anna Griffin just released last month, and we're on our last page. So let's move this out of the way and get busy. So it's a 10 by 8.5, and I still need to put a photo there. And I need to make that. There we go. This is the first page, and then this is the back page to match. And the first video is last week. It's a walkthrough, then the first video, and this is the 10th video, so really 11th. And then here you go on the second page to learn what not to do. This is all Scrapbooking 101 basics. Here's another one. This is floating because I'm waiting to see where the pictures fit before I glue that down. That one is very bright. Then there's that one. Then there's that one where the page is cut in half. And the pages are cut in half. And see, the pinks are together and the other colors are out here. And then this one is cut in half, glued back together right here, and then this is all green. This was, I didn't say what color this was, but it was a silvery light blue. This one, I didn't glue down the teddy bears and the elephant yet because I'm just not sure of the pictures yet. This one is one of my favorites and most simple. That is my daughter and my grandson, and we live in Texas. Blue bonnets, oh, with the blue paper. So even though this is more of a girly album because of the colors, you can fit boy stuff in. I haven't glued this one down yet, and it's pop dotted because I just didn't know what picture I'm going to use yet. I was going to gift this to someone, and now I'm going to put pictures of my family in it and give it to my mom. And then we're going to do this page, and it's our last. And what I'm really happy about too is this does not have an alligator mouth. It is flat, so that's nice. No one wants to have an album that looks like that and packed. So that's nice. So let's get started. Here's what we're going to make. Can you see the embossing on the pink first? Look how beautiful that embossing is, and then look at the gold embossing. This paper was so out there, it had so much going on, so I wanted to calm it down, and I was going to do all gold, but then it got so dark with the paper being dark, and then all the gold, it got dark, so I brightened it up using the pink shimmer of Anna's and then her gold foil cardstock. We are using the Wildflower Meadows dies, and I used the first three. I used this one to cut the pink out, then I used the second one to do the gold, and then when you're cutting the second one, you have to put this in and cut it at the same time to cut this window out. I didn't do it because it was my first time using it, and I had to go back in and recut it on this one. So I don't know if you can tell, but it's a little bit flatter than the first one. I can tell, but I don't know if you would be able to tell because her 3D dies are so pronounced that even though I made a mistake, it still looks good. And then I had to run this, so I cut 2 of the pink, 2 of the gold, and then I cut out the middle twice. And then the good thing about this middle one that I cut out, this could be the size of your picture to go in the middle, or you could put it right here on top. So if you're going to put it on top, don't put the flowers on until you know what photo you're going to use. Okay? And then I cut this out of the pink shimmer twice. So let's move this out of the way. and let's put this together. So here it is, and here's what the back is. We used this pattern already on another page. We used every pattern once, and so that's nice. Every page has a different background, so that was nice. So we need 4 of these, and you need to have 2 of each direction. You need 4 of these, and there are 2 of each direction on one, and then the other one, for some reason, I must have used it, and I don't have. I have several of these left over, and I'll show you my leftovers at the end. But one is one direction, and one is the other. No, they're both different directions. I'm sorry. I'm wrong. I'm wrong. Okay, so we had enough. This is our journaling tag, and so let's put this together. So I was going to double this up and put it on both sides and run it 4 times, but it really crowded it, even though it just really crowded it and I didn't like it. So what we're going to do is just put it on this side. So let's get our glue, and we are going to cut it off. So let's just line that up and square it up and press it down. Don't press too hard, you don't want to lose your embossing. And then we just flip it and trim it. I mean, look how pretty that embossing is. So save that for a junk journal or something else, because that is usable. So there's one. Now all we have to do is, now if you want to put the picture underneath, then don't glue this down until you have your picture. But let's glue down. I'm using temporary because I still need to go to CVS and get 1 hour photo, and you can do it all through your app on your phone. So I just need to figure out what photos. Now that I know who I'm going to gift this to, I'll do that too. This is very thin. You don't have a lot of space on this one for the shadow layer. And I think I got it a little crooked. Yeah, there we go. So there we go. And now let's glue this. Wait until you see how much leftover we have that you can go back and add and just really embellish it as much as you want. You don't have to follow exactly what I'm doing. I'm just giving you ideas. So I only gave a little bit of space there. It was so there we go. And now we need to add our journaling card here, because the flowers are going to go here and here. So let's add our journaling card here. And it all matches really nice, and it's only glued at the bottom, so it's a tuck spot for your picture. Now let's get this. So what I did was I cut the tips of these off because they were sticking too far out. So let's cut the tips of both of these right here. We're going to cut those, and then let's see the directions of the directions to me matter. So put your picture in before you glue this all the way down, or it can be a tuck spot. This is why I'm using temporary this whole album. Let's see, how far did I go? I had this pretty much to the end, and put right there. And then this one. I want to know how many of you watched all of the videos and which one was your favorite. Now let's see, these leaf is the difference, so which way? So It needs to go there and there, yeah. So the leaf is going out. Making a video, give me 2 minutes. So I put the leaf going out, that was my daughter, and I'm going to put that right about there so you see it on both directions. And then this one, I'll put right about, I don't want to cover everything up, but I'm going to put it right about there. So I think we're done. Are we done? We are done with the whole album. Wow. Isn't that a beautiful layout? And see how it would go together in the book. So because of what I just noticed, I don't know if there is a page that matches it. So if you don't like how, because it is going directional, if you don't like how it lines up right here, then I would put these two in the middle and then scoot it all the way out, and then you would never know. If you put this in the middle and this in the middle, it would match. But I'm okay with it because, I mean, you really got to look to notice that. So there it is. There's our page layout. But let me show you, we're going to make a card as a gift, and we're going to make a box. So this is how much, I mean, there's so many pieces still left over of that. And then look at all the pieces left over of all this. It's layered and layered and layered. We only use like 2 of these. We have so many. These could be journaling cards. There's a lot of journaling cards left over. There's a couple of those. There's 3 of those. There's so many. There's so much still going on. The big ones, we have every color. We have those 2 extra that we cut out. We have every color. There's pink, there's white, there's green. We still have so much. And then remember, we also have 2 more pages because I'm gonna add 2 more pages to mine so it can be a whole year, 12 month instead of 10 page layout. There's 20 pages, but I like 12 page layouts. So, I mean, we have a lot. We can make a card out of this. If you followed along, we can make a box to put this project in and cover it with those 2 extra pieces. There's just so much we can do. And if you want to add more, then you go back and you do your dies you want, your frames you want, and you don't have to even use dies and frames. And you just go add more flowers. I'm more of a minimalist. There is a fly. And but I think now that I know that I have extra and there's enough, I'm going to go back and add more too. So I hope you like this. But if you did it so that this matched like that, which there you go, I can do that. All I would do is maybe move this, but see how now it doesn't even look like it's not matching, but this flower to me is upside down and this one's upside down. So, you know, that could go like that. So whichever way you like it, or you could do it like that, but I like it like this. So there you go. So look at the direction and see if it meets in the middle and it works better. All my links are down below. I have Victorian Dreams on all social media. TikTok, I think it's Leigh. But I have TikTok, I have Instagram, I have Facebook blog where they used to 12, 13 years ago let you have a blog. I have Glue Gun Chronicles group that I made because I use my glue gun, and I have Texas group, Lone Star Crafters, and then of course I'm in the Anna Griffin groups that you can be in. So all my links are down below. Have a blessed day. Thank you for following me on this journey, and message me which one your favorite was, and also Did you watch all of them? What was your favorite? And subscribe. Have a blessed day.